coming your way next. So just about set now. And our pitcher in this game, George Kirby.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Now, Luis Rengifo. Rojas makes the grab, one away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And now batting, Mike Trout. One down, base is empty. That one ripped. Out of here. A solo shot, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And a base hit up the middle.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Runner on the go. The 1-1 is fouled off. Drury stands at first with one out. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now it's Anthony Rendon. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Righty delivers, and that's ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And here is Mickey Moniak, France. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Halos strike first with the solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah.
Welcome back. Getting the nod in this one, Reed Detmers.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Left-hand hitter waits. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Runner on the go. Pulls that one foul. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Mitch Garver up to hit here. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. The 1-1. This to center field. Trout is there. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
Now Scott Service lined up for the Seattle Mariners. They're already down a run, so I'm sure they'd like to punch back and even things up early.
Yeah, it's never a good feeling, especially at your home ballpark, to go down in the first inning. So the best way is just to come out aggressive, try to tie the ball game up, but not just tie it up, take the lead. I tell you what, momentum can really swing, and you can put your pitcher back in a position where he feels his most confident.
And the pitch. Good eye in that spot. And a foul ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
2 outs. And there's ball 4.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Next offering is fouled back.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Crawford over at second. France at first. 2 out of the inning. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Hard hit right side. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Mariners leave a couple, still behind by a count of 1-0. Second inning set to go. So in now for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. And it's fouled away. And down on strikes he goes, and there's 1 down. And now the first baseman, Nolan Samuel. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And now it's going to be Zach Neto. Slice to right. Fair ball. Samuel rounds second on his way to third. The throw is wild and it gets away. He scores all the way from first. A terrible job getting it back to the infield, and it cost them a run.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Battling here as he fouls it away. Runner on at third, 1 gone. The next offering misses, and now it's 3-2. Bounce to the left side. Urias to first in time. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Here's Mike Trout. He's already homered in this one. And that's downstairs and outside. On the ground out to short, and it's through for a hit. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brandon Drury.
So man aboard, Brandon Drury, the next to hit for the Angels. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. That clips the corner. And he deals. And now the count is even.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
At the belt and fires. Now a fly ball to right center. Rodriguez settles under it. And that ends the inning. So 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Angels 3 and the Mariners nothing. Bottom of the second. Here's Luis Urias. Here comes a pitch. That misses, and that's ball 2.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That one is absolutely belted. It's out of here. Luis Urias goes deep, and they slice into the lead. It's 3-1.
The jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
And now the right fielder, Dominic Canzone. And another ball. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Fought off foul. Next offering is fouled back. The wind of the pitch.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
And he walked him.
Did miss by much right there, just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
And now Sam Haggerty. The pitch. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Canzone around second, headed for third. The run scores all the way from first, and it's a 1-run game.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Josh Rojas. The pitch. Swings through that one. Haggerty at second with nobody out. Lifted in the air down the left side. Pulls it in on the run. One down. Back to the top of the lineup. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Led off the bottom of the first with a walk. Next pitch is downstairs. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Rusty Valentine calling balls and strikes.
Book, something I hear from hitters about Valentine is they know they don't have to protect off the plate too much in 2-strike counts, and that can be a big deal in terms of your confidence in seeing some pitches in that at bat.
Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
The center fielder.
And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Went down on strikes his first time through. Next offering is in for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back at T-Mobile Park, all set for the start of the inning. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward, falling behind 2-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next offering misses, 3-1.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Righty to the plate. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate. He reached on a walk his first time. Out towards right center field. Canzone settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. And next for LA, Mickey Moniak. Grounded out his first time. Next one is off the plate. And that's ball 3. And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The catcher, number 14.
One down. And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Canzone moving under it.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Can't make the play. Runner around third. He'll score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And next for the Angels, Nolan Samuel. Singled and scored his first time. Moniak, the runner at third. O'Hoppe over at first with one away. And that one is lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and they lead by 3. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
So up next, Zach Neto. 1 for 1. Out to short. Good feed. That's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Luis Rengifo. And the right-hander deals. And a count 1-2. And a pitch. Started to go after it. Now a look down to third, and he held up. And that just misses.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
3-2 now. And that one hammered. That's back there. And out of here. A 2-run homer, and they add a couple more. It's 8-2.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And here comes Scott Service as he's ready to make a change on the mound. George Kirby done for the day, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Number 37 gets the ball now. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Here's Trout. He's already homered here in this one. Comebacker to the mound. And that one finds its way through. Around first and hustling for second. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Mitch Garver. Next pitch is outside.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
There's a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boog. Or are we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. Ty France will hit next. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. This one lifted in the air, left field. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Digging in, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. And a pitch. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Lined into right. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Next to hit, Luis Urias. He's already homered in this game. That one ripped, but foul. The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball,
Brandon Drury to the plate. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 2-1. The pitch. Swings and misses, and out 2-2.
it normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
And foul ball. stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Popped up. France puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Chop to the left side, and he grabs it foul. And now it's even up. On the ground, and that squirts through. So a man aboard now with one away.
The third baseman, number
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Here's Anthony Rendon up to the plate. Ground ball up the middle. Glove flip to second. On to first. Double play. And that's the inning. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Angels 8 and the Mariners 2. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone. Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it across. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Sam.
So digging in, Sam Haggerty. Doubled in his first AB. Pitch misses there. 2-1. And a base hit into right center field. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
All over that one right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Josh Rojas up next for the Mariners. And now it's 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just punched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because
now this ball is down and could score a run.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Reed Detmers out of the game, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. Jose Suarez takes over on the mound.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. And a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And a 1-2. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, he went after him right there with one of his best pitches. I'm really surprised that one got away from him.
And here is Mitch Garver. Off the mark there. 2-1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, you know, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, but maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not.
Now this one gets through. Crawford coming home.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
2 gone with runners at the corners. Ty France up next for the Mariners. Next offering in the dirt. And that's ball 2. Kicks and fires. That one off the mark. And now 3 balls and a strike. Right side, Rengifo. On to first. That ends the frame. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We played 4. It's the Angels 8 and the M's 4. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's a speed threat, Mickey Moniak. That's ripped. Base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So man aboard, Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner leads away at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away down.
The bat, number 9, shortstop, Zach Neto.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. That one in for a strike. 2-2. The pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. Now a long throw home. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's now 9-4.
Comes through with the RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
So the batting order turns over. Luis Rengifo now at the plate. 1 for 3. That's a laser base hit. Neto round second on his way to third. Across is the runner from first. It's 10-4.
Back-to-back base hits. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. And now 2-1. Rengifo stands at second with 2 gone. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Here's a 2-2. A little bit low.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He sends it out of here. His second home run of the game. It's 12-4.
Now he's just showing off out there. And who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat. Watch it go a long way. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Trent Thornton.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Brandon Drury digs in now. Kicks and deals. That one's in there. 1-2. Right-handed reliever just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And the righty deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Knocks it down. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. So it's 4 runs for him, 4 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Angels 12 and the M's 4. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Left field, Ward sizing it up. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, right fielder,
Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1. The wide to kick the pitch. And there's ball 4.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Next pitch misses, and a count 2-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 2-2 on the way. Gets a piece and stays alive. And he deals. And that one in the air center field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. One left for Seattle. They're in trouble here. It's 12-4. Top 6. And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Taylor Ward. The 1-2. And that one missing low. And now it's filled up. Activity in the bullpen. Taylor Saucedo appears to be getting loose. Here comes a pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And the pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. So in now for the Angels, Anthony Rendon. Swing and a miss, and a count 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
And here it comes. And he grounds one to the right side. Rojas throws on to first. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Angels 12 and the M's 4. Bottom of the 6th inning. Stepping in, Josh Rojas. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. The punch out there, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Back to the top of the Seattle order, and the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Got him swinging. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Here's a 1-1. Now one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The wind and the pitch.
Ball, hot.
Mitch Garver in the on deck circle. Edge of the zone for a strike. Full count now. Laced down the line. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next is the designated hitter, Mitch Garver.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here's Rodriguez trying to score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Ty France. The 1-1. And strike 2. Garver off of first with 2 away. Got it by him for the K. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Angels 12 and the Mariners 5. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. And the batter now, Logan O'Hoppe. The 1-2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Righty delivers. This to third. Urias throws across the diamond. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
And here's the first baseman, Nolan Samuel. Ball to strike.
Ball 2.
And that one is inside. (3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Misses outside. 3-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. In the air out towards right center. It gets down, a base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there, and it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
And now Luis Rengifo in the dirt, but no advance from the runners. First and third, 1 down. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Hard ground ball, base knock. The run scores from third, and now it's 13-5.
Couple of singles back-to-back. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
So up next, Mike Trout.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at-bat.
The pitch. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 7th inning stretch time. Angels lead it 13-5. Back in Seattle, now here is Cal Raleigh. Smash down the left field line. Into the dive, and he got it.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You could absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
And up next for Seattle, Luis Urias. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Man at first with 1 gone. Dominic Canzone getting ready to hit. Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
They bring a young arm out of the bullpen in this spot, number 59. He's into the game with the bases empty. Sam Haggerty up next for the Mariners. 1-1 now. In the air out to center. Trout settles under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Josh Rojas up next for the Mariners. Left-hand hitter waits. Checks his swing, appeal to third, and that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore says he went around. On this Seattle homer, we look ahead to inning number 8. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Justin Topa on a pitch out of the pen here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. That's towards center. Rodriguez settles under it. And there's one down.
the third baseman, number 6.
Anthony Rendon, the next to hit for the Angels. The pitch. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. And out of here. He'll touch them all. And they add on. It's 14-7. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. There was a high slider, but he did a really good job of staying on plane with it, staying slightly above it with his hands. Hit that ball hard, and he got rewarded.
And now here is Mickey Moniak. The 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Check swing. He held up. Ball 2. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Taylor Saucedo appears to be getting ready for manager Scott's service. And the right-hander deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. Got him. And 2 away now. Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Next one off the plate inside. Ball 3. And he walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Bounce to third. Urias. That's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Next pitch is outside.
2-1.
Right-handed reliever. They say it went.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. And now it's 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
Righty to the plate. This one popped up. Samuel makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mitch Garver.
Mitch Garver up next for the Mariners. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they're chipping away. It's 14-8. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's going to be Ty France. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Kicks and fires. This one smoked out to left. And that is that. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. Through 8 full, Major League Baseball is on the show. Back at T-Mobile Park, all set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. Strike 2. The pitch. Ripped to third and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
So the lineup flips over. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. The next pitch misses. 3-1 now. And the righty deals. Now front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. Here comes a pitch. And down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate, but with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
And a pitch. That one not close, and the count is even 2-2. He goes down looking. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Angels out in front, 14-8. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Adam Kolarek.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Cal Raleigh, a switch hitter batting right. And the pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's outside. Action in the Angels bullpen. Adam Simber getting loose out there. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And now just 2 outs away. Luis Urias up next for the Mariners.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
That one fouled off. Next one misses. 3-2 now. Got him looking. That's his second strikeout. So last chance for the Mariners. And now for Seattle, Dominic Canzone, 1 for 2. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. The Rockets one to right. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they close the gap. It's 14-9. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. No, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
So digging in, Sam Haggerty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Just one strike away. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. An absolute blast to left. And they inch closer. It's 14-10. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Luis Garcia. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Now it's the second baseman, Josh Rojas. And he deals.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. And the Angels slug their way to a win in this one.
These guys had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
And our final 14-10. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John Chambies.